So I'm sure by now we've all seen this video where this trans woman said that cisgendered people specifically don't own periods. Let's get into it and let me give my 5 cents. The reason I said specifically was because this trans creator was directly addressing cisgendered women. She wasn't trying to be offensive. The reason she said cisgender was because she was trying to defend a trans and intersex people who can in fact have periods, whose suffix does not align with cis or cisgendered. Don't get me wrong, I agree. Trans women do not own periods. Trans women can never have periods. Anybody stating otherwise is just making a mockery of biological women out there who go through this from birth, who have to deal with all these stereotypes and deal with all these expectations of being a biological woman from they were born, placed in that role. They can't change that fact about themselves. And even if you're a trans man, you still have to deal with that dysphoria. The way in which this creator said her words and the way the clip was presented came off very wrong, very negative. And the internet ran wild with it. That's why we have to be careful with the words in which we say and how we say it. However, I see a lot of people making these videos getting upset at this creator without actually knowing the facts. And a lot of these people aren't making follow-up videos to their videos. So you just see the negative stuff on the comments. You guys see that one clip where she says where she says cisgendered women do not own periods. And you don't actually go and dive into the full story, the full clip, or learn the reason behind why it was said. I feel like oftentimes or not we forget that intersex people and trans men still do exist, of which the politically correct term cisgendered would not apply, and which is what she was trying to say when she said cisgendered women do not own periods. And I know a lot of people got upset because they don't like the term cisgendered, and I completely understand that. And so people are now saying real women, and I completely agree, I completely understand. I respect your pronouns just as I hope you respect mine. But in saying that, she was using the politically correct term. That's why she referenced her video the way she said. However, I believe that the words did not come out the way she had hoped, the way she had expected. And a lot of people aren't doing their research in the matter. A lot of people aren't doing their follow-up videos. A lot of people are just spreading hate off a clip and off of other people's clip and reaction towards it without actually making up a mindset of their own, without actually doing their own research and understanding. I feel like that's what's upsetting me, is the lack of education, the lack of actual research before you just take a clip that went viral without actually learning the full context. We cannot keep doing that in the social media society because, as we've realized, media likes to sensationalize stuff. This clip was taken out of context because this creator was referring and defending a trans man and intersex people in the comment that the video was replying to. She used the term cisgender to separate trans and intersex people, so people would not get confused, since the video was referencing towards them and their identity, because like I said, once again, they do exist. Like I said, this creator could have worded the video better. It did come off very much entitled and infactual. Trans women do not own periods, will never own periods. But please, everyone, before you jump on the bandwagon, learn the context of videos, because that is what affects colored community, that is what affects queer community, that is what is affecting the LGBT community at large right now, and that is why there's such discourse. Because you cannot blame the many by the one, because the majority are not going to agree with us, that one person. There's always going to be that one stray auntie that everybody just looks at and side eyes. Respecting each other is where we need to stand going forth. Learning and educating ourselves is where we need to stand going forth.